Oh, how's everybody doing out there today? Doing pretty good myself. Thanks for asking. Happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. God bless everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. If you're going to drink, do it smart. Come on. Don't be stupid going out there drinking and driving and killing somebody. But anyway, like I was saying, happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. Sorry if the camera ain't working too good. I'm doing my best, do what I can. But anyway, let's get to this Independent Day. Independence. That means take care of yourself. Come on. In 1776, we had people that were actually land of the free, home of the brave. They believed this country was the greatest country in the world. They come over here. Now, don't get me wrong. They did take it from the Indians. It wasn't right then. If anybody should be bitching and fussing and hollering, it should be the Indians. But now we're in America. Okay, let's move on. From America through the Civil War, if that's how you want to call it, through today. Land of the free, home of the brave. Really? Is it? Land of the free. Huh. Land of the free. Do what you're going to do, right? Everybody's got this thing in their head that they want to do what they're going to do, and if you don't do it their way, that way, whatever, you're wrong. I don't give a shit what you do. Don't cram it down my throat. If you want to worship Allah, worship Allah. If you want to sit there and cry and be gay and whatever, do it. But don't try to cram it down my throat. I am so sick and tired of these liberal dumbasses out there telling me that I have to be ashamed because I'm white. Because let me tell you something, I'm not ashamed of shit. I may not be the perfect man in the world. There are things I've done in the past that wasn't the greatest, but I ain't ashamed of shit. So don't sit there and tell me I have to be ashamed because 200 years ago, relatives, were owning slaves or whatever, when in fact most of the South didn't even own slaves, folks. Get over it. But independence. If you're still 25 years old, you're still living at home in mommy daddy's basement, and they're claiming you on your taxes, you ain't independent. You're called a dependent. But this is Independence Day. Let's celebrate our independence. Get off your ass, go to work, get a job, support yourself. Now, this old wolf's done a lot of bad mistakes in his past, too. Don't get me wrong. But you learn from your mistakes and you move on. You go out. You get you a job. You do what you got to do to support what you got. I don't have much. Hell, look at me. I'm living in a little bitty shack, if that's what you want to call it. But I'm proud of what I got, and I'm working my ass off for it. So don't sit there and tell me you can't do this because you're black and your greatest grandmother was a slave and the white man's holding you down and all this bullshit. Come on, give me a fucking break, people. Nobody's holding you down but you. You want something, get off your ass and go fight for it. Don't sit there and tell me that you can't do it, because let me tell you something. I've lived in the hood. I've been there, done that. Oh, yeah, this old wolf ain't got a whole lot. That's my own damn fault. Don't get me wrong. I've been on the welfare system. The old wolf's had some hard times. He's done what he's had to do. He ain't always been the greatest of fathers. We all make mistakes. But we learn from our past. And we move the hell on. Don't tell me just because you're black or you're Jewish or you're lesbian or you're gay or you can't do this, you can't do that. Bullshit. Move the fuck on. Do what you're going to do. Get off your ass, get a job. I may not be the hardest working person at my job, but I tell you what, the boss knows when he needs something done, he says, hey, Wolf, Tom, do what you're going to do. And it gets done. I'm so tired of this millennial crowd talking about, well, I showed up for work, so just give me a damn paycheck. Really? Get off your ass and work. You go to work, you get a job, do your damn job. Don't just sit there and play around, do whatever the fuck you're going to do just to get a damn job. I am so sick of these millennial people and the ones that have this millennial mindset that, well, I showed up. I played the baseball game. Everybody's a winner. Everybody gets a trophy. Bullshit. I showed up. Shouldn't I get a paycheck for at least waking up and coming to work? No. You want a paycheck? Do some fucking work while you're there. Don't just sit there on your ass, do nothing, be lazy. Do some work. I mean, don't get me wrong. We all screw off at work sometimes, but really, you know, don't let two or three people do the job of four or five just because two or three of you want to sit around and do nothing. Get off your ass and fucking work. I'm proud to say that when I come home at night after work, after a long day's hard work, I can go to sleep and say, hey, I earned my money. Really, earn it. But anyway, I'm getting on another rant. Happy Independence Day, people, but let's get independent. And don't sit there and tell me that you can't be independent because of what happened 200 years ago when your great grandmother was a slave, or your great grandfather was a slave, or the white man's holding you down, or oh, these white folks have their white privilege card and all that bullshit. That's stupid bullshit if I've ever heard it in my life. You little fucktards, get over it. Am I pissing people off yet? Hopefully. Maybe if I piss y'all off, you'll actually do something about it instead of just whine, cry, and be butthurt about it. If your butt hurt, sit on a damn icicle. That icicle's cold, it gets up your ass. Maybe it'll cool it off. But come on now, do something. The land of the free. Yes, we are very free to do what we want, but don't sit there and tell me I can't because it offends you. Offended? Please, you don't even know what offended is. You want to know what offended is? Come talk to me face to face. Many people know that this old wolf can cut you to the core. But don't sit there and tell me that we're land of the free, but you can't do this and you can't do that, and we're home of the brave when you're sitting there playing with your little fidget spinners, and you men are out there wearing your little, now what's trendy, your little rompers or your little lace underwear. Be a man. Grow the hell up. Really, get the hell out of your mama's house. Get you a job. Support yourself. Anyway, this old wolf could go on and on and on. Let me tell you, I'm getting off the subject of Independence Day. Be independent. Get off your ass. Go to work. Support yourself. Support your family. The whole 9 yards. But don't sit there and tell me that, you're offended or you can't do it because of whatever. That's bullshit. Okay, I'm going to get off here. My mind's just kind of wandering off here some, and I'm getting on about 3 or 4 different rants. But anyway, happy 4th of July. God bless our veterans. God bless the POWs. God bless the people that are out there fighting so we can be independent. Happy 4th of July. And, just be real, folks. God bless y'all. This is the Wolf Out. Like I said, I could go on about 4 or 5 different rants right now. I could go on for 20 minutes. But Wolf knows he ain't got that kind of time, and he's kind of not making sense right now. Yeah, he is. But, let's stick on one subject. Happy 4th of July, folks. Love y'all. Oh, Wolf Out.